Okay, so hey guys, I'm gonna do a trade review on the 29th of April. Okay, for this day, I did two trades. The first trade was a loss. Okay, first off, we can see that 10 a.m. we have news. It spiked up, taken up buy sides here, big rally up again. Okay, so right here, I was expecting institutional order flow entry view and send price lower to the daily VI right here. Okay, so that was my first trade. So with hindsight, it did not pay now. Okay, we shall see. You see, we fully closed in that CB, but now I'm thinking the new week opening gap should hold price. The new week opening gap, this white line should hold price and send price lower, but it did not. So I was wrong. Okay, then I waited. Okay, but you can see initially I said what, that's it for the day, I'm taking the loss and I'm not going to trade, right? You can see the loss was this. Okay, but then I decided, I saw something during 10:50. Okay, 10:50 a.m. macro. Okay, right here is around here. So here is just me logging back into the M futures. Okay, so I took a 10:50 a.m. macro trade. Okay, 10:30 right here, we went lower, we sink lower, reach for the first value gap. Okay, and then price shot up, all the way. Okay, and supporting off the RTH beats, the RTH CB here. Okay, so prices move up, supporting off the RTH CB. Okay, and price was showing that it wants to reach higher here. Okay, and you'll see later on we have a relatively equal high form on 15 minutes as well. So it's a high time frame liquidity, and we can see I have marked the internal buy side here. So that's where I'm thinking price will gravitate to during the 10:50 a.m. macro. Okay, so right here, since we are that high up, we taken out buy sides. To me, during 10:50 a.m. macro, if it were to go lower, I would want to see some measure of short-term low taken. Okay, and then only spike higher, and that's why I decided to go long at the VI here. Okay, so you can see as price spike lower, I went long. Okay, right inside the VI, and my stop loss is according to the VI. So now I want to see expansion higher. Okay, allowing the wicks to wick through. Okay, letting the wicks support, and you can see the 1 minute RTH CB right here, price stayed above it. Okay, now displacement higher off that balance gap. Okay, very nice displacement up, and just like that, I was contented with enough. Okay, so that was the second trade. Yeah, it was a trade, it was very nice trade if you ask me. I don't know, it's like, because it all happened as what I anticipated inside my mind, like what I want to see. Stop rate hit, it's like a turtle soup, something like that, and then I entered long, submitting the stop loss. Okay, and that's it. So price, so yeah, just looking at it once more. Yeah, you can see on this candle, I want price to get back up into the balance price CE, but I didn't. So on this candle, I want to see, look at that expansion, big expansion up. Stop loss already shifted to the intermittent low here. Yeah, and that's it. And that's it for this day. But we can see price it did eventually move up to here. My terminus would be here, because I don't know, it's been a lot of times where I get stopped out because I want to reach for the highs, but ICT say the bodies. Okay, just take at the bodies. Okay, so you can see 5559.25 to 5564.75. Yeah, this is just me. You see, admittedly, I was thinking, yeah, because this trade review, right, I'm doing it on, I think today is like 20th of May. So I do have I still remember that I take the trade something like that but not that clear. So you see, when I type all these kind of things, it was doing the present me doing that trading and typing all these kind of things. See, and I was saying what? I was thinking that we got below initially, and then what? And then I was seeing that price was staying above this 1 minute RTH CB. So when we are bullish, right, we want to see price stay in the upper quadrant, be above the consequence encouragement, okay, which is the CE. Okay, and it did happen. It moved up, market structure shift, boom, goes down, goes back up again. So yeah, very nice trade. So that's it for this trade review. See you guys in the next one. And also, right, like you see, for this day, the first trade was loss and the second trade was a profit, but it sort of covered my loss and with a bit of profits. But to me, that's it for the day, because usually I'm done by 10:50 a.m. okay, macro, and that was the last chance I'm going to give. Okay, and we can continue seeing that price eventually did move up. Yeah, because it's also NFP week. Okay, we have already reached for the Monday daily high as well. Okay, I think I did pull up the yeah, and also one more thing, I was kind of rushing to sit in front of the charts because like I had planned for the whole week that I want to trade on this day. Okay, so I was feeling rushed. I remember on that day, I just, I came back, I was rushing, because usually our milk, right, is raw milk and it comes in plastic bags, and then we will like pour them into the glass. Basically, I just had something to do and try to fit everything up, and I tried to rush just to be able to see in front of the computer. So initially, I was really doubting price a lot. If you guys want, you all can see the recording. Okay, it's on my another YouTube channel. We all three have individual YouTube channels just for our personal journaling. Okay, so you can check that out, and you can see that I was typing out, I was in doubt of price, but I never once touch and take a trade, because in doubt, stay out. I'm not here to gamble. Okay, so I waited, and then the first trade was institutional order flow, but it did not happen. Okay, then information told me, you can see the first value gap was supporting price, go down. Okay, it went down, but you can see the bodies is just it held the bodies of the first value gap was holding the bodies, and it went back up. And we have the relatively equal high that have been engineered already. That's why I'm looking for higher price. I'm submitting to higher time frame, and the high time frame context is still in my mind. Price have kept that highs really safe multiple times already. That's it for this trade review, and see you guys in the next one.